They told you the war is out there, that your enemies are the ones standing in front of you, that your battle is with the world, with people, with circumstances. But they lied. The real war isn't fought with fists. It's not settled with weapons. It doesn't happen on battlefields, in boardrooms, or in the streets. The real war is fought in silence, in the shadows, where no one can see. It's fought in your mind. Every single day, a war is raging inside your head, and you know it. You feel it. The doubts that creep in, the voices that whisper, "You're not enough. You can't do this. You will fail." The demons from your past that keep pulling you back, the ghosts of every mistake, every regret, every moment of weakness. No one sees this war, but it's there. And if you lose in your mind, you lose in reality. Because before the world ever defeats you, you will have already defeated yourself. This is where most people fall. They think strength is built in the gym, in training, in discipline. But the truth is, strength is built in the trenches of your own mind. It starts with fear. Fear of failing, fear of looking stupid, fear of losing, fear of pain, fear of standing alone, fear of suffering. But let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. It's a parasite, a disease. It lives inside your head, feeding off your doubts, poisoning your thoughts, making you believe you are weak, when in reality, you were never weak to begin with. The battle isn't against fear itself. No, the battle is against who you become when fear controls you. Because fear will make you hesitate when you should act. It will make you run when you should stand. It will make you surrender before the war has even begun. How many times have you lost? Not because you weren't strong enough, but because your mind told you that you weren't. How many times have you quit? Not because you didn't have the ability, but because you let fear convince you otherwise. They say, battle scars tell a story, but the deepest wounds are the ones no one sees, the ones in your head, the betrayal you suffered, the people who left when you needed them most, the pain that hardened you, the nights you stared at the ceiling, wondering if you would ever escape the prison of your own mind. These are the scars that define you. Most people don't understand this war. They think the enemy is out there, but no, the enemy is within, and you either take control or you are controlled. There is no middle ground. You will either be the master of your mind, or you will be its prisoner. You will either command your thoughts, or you will be their slave. You will either win the battle before it begins, or you will step onto the battlefield already defeated. And I need you to understand this, because the world is ruthless. It doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your pain. It doesn't care if you're tired, if you're broken, if you're barely holding on. The world only cares about one thing. Do you win or do you lose? And that decision isn't made in the moment. It's made long before. It's made in your mind. Right now, there's a war happening inside you, between the version of you that is weak and the version of you that is unstoppable. Which one wins? The one you feed. Every time you let doubt control you, the weak version of you grows stronger. Every time you let fear dictate your actions, your enemy gains power. Every time you allow your past to drag you back, you are handing over your victory before the fight even begins. But every time you push through, every time you stand your ground, every time you silence the voices that say you can't, you take back control. You win a battle, and battle by battle, you carve your way to victory. This is why the battle is won in the mind first, Because if you can master your mind, if you can conquer your demons, if you can break free from the chains that have held you back for so long, then there is nothing in this world that can stop you. But if you lose this war in your mind, you lose everything. So I ask you again, who is in control? Who is winning this war? Because the battle isn't coming. It's already here. And the only question that matters is this: will you fight or will you fall? Listen, you think you have time. You think you can wait until you feel ready, until life gets easier, until the fear disappears. But let me tell you something. Time is not on your side. Every second you hesitate, you lose ground in this war. Every time you let self-doubt creep in, the enemy inside your head gets stronger. Every time you choose comfort over growth, weakness over discipline, surrender over resilience, you are feeding the part of you that wants to destroy you. Because the truth is, your mind is a battlefield. And just like any war, there are only two outcomes. You either conquer or you are conquered. How many times have you been a prisoner in your own head? How many times have you let your mind tell you that you're not enough? That you don't have what it takes? That you should just give up? Understand this. The mind is the most powerful weapon you will ever have, but it is also the most dangerous enemy, because your mind doesn't care about fairness. It doesn't care about how hard your past has been. It doesn't care about how much pain you've endured. It only cares about one thing: control. And if you don't take control of it, it will take control of you. Most people are locked inside their own heads, not by force, not by chains, by fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what people will think, fear of the unknown, fear of pain. And fear is smart. It doesn't come in screaming like an enemy at the gates. No, fear is quiet. Fear is subtle. Fear whispers in your ear when no one else is around. It disguises itself as logic, as reason, as caution. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe you're not ready yet. Maybe you should just stay where it's safe. But that voice is lying to you. That voice wants you weak. That voice wants you to hesitate, because hesitation is the beginning of defeat. You think fear will go away if you wait long enough? It won't. It will grow. It will spread. It will sink its claws deeper into your mind until you are nothing but a slave to your own self-doubt. And one day, you will wake up and realize you let your own mind bury you alive, because fear doesn't kill you all at once. No, fear kills you slowly. It kills you with every opportunity you let pass, every dream you abandon, every goal you push aside, every chance you were too afraid to take. Fear doesn't stop death. Fear stops life. And if you don't fight back, it will own you. If you think life will wait for you to get stronger, you're wrong. Life is ruthless. It will break you. It will strip you of everything you love. It will tear you down until there is nothing left but the raw, brutal truth of who you really are. And when that moment comes, you have two choices. You can fall apart, or you can break first. Let me explain. There are two kinds of people in this world. The first kind, they let life break them. They let the pain turn them into something fragile, something weak, something easily destroyed. They let betrayal make them bitter. They let failure make them quit. They let heartbreak turn them cold. But the second kind, they break themselves first. They don't wait for the world to crush them. No, they destroy the weakness inside them before life ever gets the chance. They kill the old version of themselves, the version that was afraid, the version that hesitated, the version that wanted to stay comfortable. They tear themselves down and rebuild from the ground up, stronger, colder, unstoppable. And that is the difference between those who win and those who lose. The weak wait for the world to break them. The strong break themselves first, so that nothing in this world can ever break them again. And that's the kind of power most people will never have. Listen, you've been betrayed, you've been abandoned, you've been left to fight alone. I know it, I see it, and I need you to understand something. That pain, that rage, that feeling deep inside your chest that no one else understands. It is not your weakness, it is your fire. The world tried to put it out. People tried to break you. Life tried to crush you, but you are still here. And that means one thing: you are dangerous, because anyone who has walked through hell and survived it is no longer afraid of the flames. But understand this: your fire will either consume you or it will forge you into something unstoppable. You can let the pain turn you into someone bitter, someone angry, someone who walks around with a chip on their shoulder, destroying everything in their path. Or you can take that pain and turn it into power. Use it, control it, master it. Let every scar, every betrayal, every dark moment become fuel. Let it sharpen you. Let it harden you. Let it turn you into the kind of person who never breaks, never bends, never bows. Because at the end of the day, the fire inside you must burn stronger than the fire around you. And that is how you win, not just in life, not just in war, but in the only battle that ever truly matters, the one inside your mind. So tell me, are you ready to fight? Or are you still waiting for someone to save you? Because let me tell you the brutal truth. No one is coming. It's you, or no one. And the battle has already begun. Win, or be destroyed. Most people think the enemy is out there. They think it's the people who doubted them, the ones who betrayed them, the circumstances that made life unfair. But they are wrong. The real enemy, it's the voice inside your head that tells you to stop. It's the whisper that tells you you're not good enough. It's the hesitation before you take the first step. It's the doubt that creeps in when things get hard. That is the enemy that destroys more dreams than failure ever will. Because failure isn't what stops people. It's fear, it's hesitation, it's the quiet acceptance of mediocrity, the slow surrender to comfort, the death of ambition in the name of safety. And that enemy, it lives inside you. It knows your weaknesses. It knows your insecurities. It knows exactly how to break you because it's been with you your entire life. And every time you hesitate, every time you let fear win, it grows stronger until one day it owns you. And by the time you realize what happened, it's too late. You'll wake up in a life you never wanted, a life that feels empty, a life that feels like a prison, built brick by brick from the moments you let fear make your choices for you. That's the reality no one wants to face. But I'll say it again. The real war is not out there. It is in your mind. And if you don't learn to fight that battle, you've already lost. Let me tell you something most people will never admit. No one cares about your excuses. No one cares about your struggles. No one cares how hard your life has been. The world does not owe you understanding. It does not owe you fairness. It does not owe you anything. And you can either let that break you, or you can use it as your greatest weapon. Because if no one cares, then nothing is stopping you. No one is watching, waiting for you to fail. No one is keeping score. No one is holding you back but you. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for someone to come and save you. No one is coming. It's on you to rise. It's on you to break the chains, to silence the doubt, to become the kind of person who cannot be broken. And once you understand that, once you accept that no one is coming, you become unstoppable. Because a man with nothing to lose is dangerous, but a man who realizes he never needed anything from anyone in the first place, he is unstoppable. At the end of the day, you only have two choices. You can let your mind control you, keep you weak, keep you afraid, keep you running in circles, chasing the same empty dreams while you drown in self-doubt. Or you can take control. You can silence the excuses, kill the hesitation, and step into the kind of power most people will never have. The power of absolute, unshakable self-mastery. The power of knowing that no matter what happens, no matter who leaves, who betrays, who doubts, you will keep moving forward. The power of a mind that is disciplined, unbreakable, and completely yours. The battle is already happening. The question is, who will win? You or the enemy inside?